Fox News anchors remain popular despite providing only news. Therefore, people end up. I am fascinated about their personal life. Two prominent anchors from the network are divorcing in 2025. They're not alone. Numerous Fox News personalities have divorced from relationships due to cheating scandals or inability to resolve issues. Be prepared to be surprised by the second person on this list. Liz Cleman, Jeff Kepnes. The relationship between Fox Business anchor Liz Cleman and MSNBC managing editor Jeff Kepnes was notable in the competitive national news industry. Two media professionals with different careers were loyal to each other. By the late 1990s, their relationship progressed from a quieter time of their careers to marriage. Kepnes and Cleman met at WHDH-TV in Boston, forming a friendship based on common career goals, news world happenstance, and personal chemistry. After marrying in 1999 at Beverly Hills Hotel, they had a 24-year partnership and 2 children. Throughout his career, Cleman advanced in business journalism. After anchoring at CNBC, she joined Fox Business Network in 2007, becoming the face of Cleman Countdown with her red hair, pointed questioning, and interviews with influential business personalities. She became known as the CEO Whisperer. While working at CNN and MSNBC as managing editor of Morning Joe, Jeff Kepnes has established his own route in cable journalism. Their marriage was referred to be a media power couple due to their shared industry expertise. They balanced family and work advancement. Insiders say that despite their apparent stability, their gap increased progressively. The couple secretly divorced in 2023, but it was not revealed until 2025. Cleman's removal of her wedding ring on TV sparked curiosity, but no one predicted their divorce. She and Kepnes did not release a joint statement, and friends report a gentle parting. What could have split them? Although neither party has addressed the private spaces, insiders and rumors suggest many causes. One possible explanation is because the pair worked for competing networks, Fox Business and MSNBC, which may have caused professional issues. Research suggests that juggling two high-profile, stressful occupations, particularly in polarized news situations, can damage even the strongest relationships. Other tales indicate a gradual drifting apart of the connection. In 2025, news outlets reported the end of their 24-hour marriage and the impending divorce. There are other Fox News couples undergoing divorces. A prominent anchor disclosed her marriage broke 2 years previously. Julie Banderas. Julie Banderas' declaration on live air on February 9, 2023, "I am getting a divorce," was both shocking and unrepentant. For almost a decade, Bandera had a solid and happy relationship with Andrew Sansone. However, by early 2023, the carefully managed picture began to crumble in public. The love affair between Banderas and Sansone began in the late 2000s. The couple met during a philanthropic event Sansone was participating in and got engaged in 2008. The couple married in 2009. Together, they had 3 children, and Banderas balanced her busy broadcasting profession with parenting. Many saw their marriage as a successful blend of media and family life. However, problems between the couple were growing behind the scenes. In December 2022, Banderas openly declared Sansone as her soon-to-be ex, indicating their divorce. It was not shocking when she later stated that their marriage was disintegrating. The split may have had other causes, but it was witnessed during a Goodfeld episode about Valentine's Day. Bandera regarded the holiday as a hallmark one and announced her divorce shortly after. Many were astonished when she delivered this revelation on a live show. She stated that it was breaking news. The news didn't stop with the divorce announcement. Reports suggest a troubling incident occurred in December 2022, shortly before the split announcement. Sansone was arrested for misdemeanor menacing and weapon possession after holding a knife to Banderas' throat during a domestic quarrel. After obtaining a restraining order, Banderas' alleged occurrence is said to have accelerated their divorce. The divorce, announced in early 2023, signaled the departure of a prominent Fox News host. This signified Bandera's personal and public transition into a new chapter. She later said that the divorce process was difficult yet freeing, stating that she left the marriage for her physical and emotional well-being. A few years later, a popular Fox News anchor divorced and began a new relationship within the network, shocking many. Sean Hannity. Sean Hannity's marriage, divorce, and new romance resemble a modern narrative, with career accomplishments, silent pressures, and a startling new chapter. In 1991, Hannity met Jill Rodas, a political columnist for a local newspaper, while working at a radio station in Alabama. Their relationship grew swiftly despite RHS's friends' concerns about Hannity's New York talk radio background fitting in small-town Alabama. The pair married on January 9, 1993. For years, their marriage appeared stable. The couple has 2 children, a son in 1998 and a daughter in 2001. Despite Hannity's public prominence, they maintained their private family life. It appears that Hannity's career in radio, primetime TV, and extensive travel has taken its toll over time. Long hours and continual busyness lead to less time for marriage growth and evolution, according to insiders. In June 2020, Hannity and Rhodes announced their peaceful and scandal-free divorce after over 2 decades together. They stated that they had reached a peaceful agreement years prior, were devoted to co-parenting, and requested privacy for their children. Despite their divorce, many reported a peaceful and respectful parting. After their separation, the couple reportedly shared dinners and attended their children's events together. Hannity's narrative continued. After his divorce, he was secretly linked to Fox News host Ainsley Earhardt. Their friendship began with shared religion and respect, and grew into a sexual relationship. The couple began dating about 2020. The pair confirmed their love in a significant way in December 2024. The engagement was announced when Hannity proposed to Hart at a church in Florida during the Christmas vacation. For Hannity, his romantic quest culminated. After a rocky marriage and a youthful romance in Alabama, he is now dating a woman appearing on Fox News. His separation from Highways was not drastic or scandalous. Despite no public conflict or accusations, the couple ultimately divorced. His fiancée, Ainsley Earhardt, is a famous Fox News anchor who has divorced twice. Ainsley Earhardt. The first marriage of Ainsley Earhardt was to Kevin McKinney. In April 2005, they married in her hometown of Columbia, South Carolina, shortly after college. After starting her career in local TV news, she joined Fox News a few years later. The relocation was significant for her career and geography, but her first marriage ended quickly. Within 4 years, Hart and McKenna divorced, finalizing their split in 2009. Neither spouse has disclosed the cause for their divorce, although media and insiders focus on Earhardt's job moves. She joined a prominent TV network and relocated to New York. This may have produced tension between them. Earhardt remained committed to marriage and romance, and fell in love again. In October 2012, she married Will Proctor, a former Clemson University quarterback turned finance professional. Their marriage was promising, and they had a daughter by 2015. At the same time, Earhardt's career grew as she co-hosted Fox and Friends and advanced at Fox. However, fissures formed between the couple over time. The marriage ended due to Proctor cheating on her with a close friend, according to insiders. Proctor refuted all claims, claiming there was no truth between them. Still, the break was seemingly unavoidable. In 2018, Earhardt said, "Will and I have separated after careful consideration and prayer." In 2019, the divorce was finalized. After his divorce, Earhardt was open about his problems in interviews. She discussed her struggles with miscarriages, managing a prominent job with parenting, and realizing that staying in a home as a married couple wasn't enough. She also chose this for her own comfort. For her daughter's well-being, she should leave the marriage. She might become a loving parent and a fulfilled professional. Her divorce was a significant but unpleasant life transition. In public declarations after their split, Hart pledged to maintain civility, co-parent their daughter, and uphold their joint duties. She shared how her Christian faith guided her through loss, growth, and hope. Hart focuses on parenting her daughter while dating Sean Hannity, a prominent Fox News host. Fox News anchors often conceal the reasons for their divorces. However, the next celebrity was at blame for publicly cheating on his wife. Jesse Watters. For years, Jesse Watters exhibited the stability typical of a long-term marriage. He married Noelle Nguaggiato in 2009 and had twin children a few years later. For a time, their marriage seemed stable with a flourishing job, family, and public peace. However, something extraordinary was taking place behind the scenes. The relationship fissures became apparent in 2017 when Watters was revealed to have an affair. Not with a stranger, but with a co-worker. This woman was Emma Devian, the associate producer of his show. After the affair was disclosed, the dynamics shifted significantly. Nguaggiato filed for divorce in late 2017 after admitting to having an affair. Their divorce ended in March 2019, ending a decade of marriage. His office-based affair made the separation even more problematic. After reporting to HR, he faced minimal issues. For Watters, life continued. He and Digioen married within months of the divorce, in December 2019. His rapid marriage and divorce within a year drew public attention and condemnation. Digioen was formerly his employee but later became his wife and was promoted to another show. This divorce was sensational as Watters openly admitted cheating on his wife. He shared anecdotes on TV about offering Digioen a ride home by releasing the air from her tires. However, many internet critics deemed the behavior predatory and disturbing. Despite this, Watters had a quiet and happy existence. In April 2021, they had a son. 2 years later, they joined the family, bringing Watters' total to 4 children. He had 2 children from his first marriage and 2 from his current one. Emma and he often swap home photos, and the children from both families seem to get along. Despite being involved in the incident, Watters remains popular and appears to be living a fulfilling life. Our upcoming Fox News anchor resembles the host of a popular entertainment reality show. Cat Day, Patrick Keeley. In the early 2000s, Cat and Patrick met while co-hosting Fame Academy on BBC. Their initial correspondence was cordial but not amorous. Through the years, they remained friends. Over time, their friendship endured despite their divergent job paths. Cat established a global television presence, while Patrick continues to advance as a comedian and media personality. Around 2011, their relationship deepened and they became lovers. The turning moment occurred when Patrick flew from Belfast to Los Angeles to surprise Cat at her birthday lunch. Their spontaneous and passionate gesture led to a romantic connection. They married in a private ceremony in Rome in September 2012, surrounded by loved ones. The celebration was subdued and barely impacted their public life. Throughout their lives, they balanced love, profession, and family growth. The couple has 2 boys in 2016 and 2018. They balanced cross-continental work for years. Cat primarily hosted shows like So You Think You Can Dance in the US, while Patrick pursued media careers in the UK and Ireland. They lived in Los Angeles for over a decade before returning to the UK in 2020. Purchasing a large home in North London may indicate a commitment to providing stability and roots for their children. Although seemingly regular, the pair felt pressured. Patrick acknowledged on a 2023 podcast that he felt the marriage had grown imbalanced. He regretted feeling like a junior shareholder rather than an equal partner during their partnership. In their big life depression, such as moving from LA to London, he had little say. They experienced marriage issues due to work obligations, time apart, and family responsibilities. Cat worked long hours in her career. Although Patrick's schedule prevented him from being present, they were one of the Fox News couples who divorced in 2025. They made a joint statement announcing their separation, emphasizing no third-party involvement. Co-parenting their 2 sons, they requested privacy from the public. Fox News hosts have had romantic ups and downs. Even the most famous TV anchor, known as the most attractive anchor, has divorced. Megyn Kelly. Despite her divorce, Fox News anchor Megyn Kelly has now found a new husband. In 2001, she married physician Daniel Kendall, but their relationship terminated in 2006 because of divorce. After learning from the event, she was ready to find a suitable mate. In 2006, a blind date transformed everything. That's how she met Douglas Brunt. The former business leader eventually remade himself as a writer. After a brief courtship, they married at Oha Castle in New York on March 1, 2008, which Kelly later termed the best decision of her life. From the outside, their marriage appeared idyllic. Kelly praised Brunt for being nice, clever, and grounded. The marriage was fulfilling, and Kelly and Brunt had 3 children, Edward, Yardley, and Thatcher Bray. They were all conceived through IVF. Megyn kept her family life secret, avoiding media scrutiny. Brunt stated in interviews that their marriage was based on communication and mutual respect. Despite public criticism, they learned to discuss issues openly, relying on honesty and transparency to maintain alignment. On the 15th anniversary of their marriage, Kelly emphasized the blessing of marrying him and recalled their snowy winter wedding at Oha Castle. The couple plans to stay married and live together. This year, Brunt and Kelly have shared public appearances, such as the Time 100 Gala, while raising their 3 children. In 2023, Kelly reminisced on their years together and expressed that her bond with Brunt remains meaningful in a podcast episode. When they started dating, she felt perplexed because he was different from her prior lovers. He was quieter, more thoughtful, and less confident. However, these disparities contributed to his suitability for her. Fox News has had several anchors throughout the years, including one who divorced in the 1990s. Ed Hill, born Edith and Tarbox, Eddie Hill began her career in journalism and became a popular news anchor on Fox News Channel in 1998. Beyond the camera, her personal life involved a series of relationships and marriages that expressed optimism and survival. First married to Mark Phillip while in April 1989 while anchoring at WPXY-TV in Pittsburgh. This union produced 2 children. This period may have offered family and stability. However, the marriage ended in divorce in 1995. A significant personal chapter, she joined a second marriage with J. David Dennehy but divorced again, marking a pattern. A second marriage with a child ended discreetly, with no one noticing the divorce. Hill transitioned from local news to a major anchor on Fox News while continuing her work. A turning point occurred in her life. In 2002, Hill married venture entrepreneur Joe Hill. They formed a blended family. She saw it as a fresh start since they both had children from prior relationships. It provided stability, enabling her and Hill to balance parenting, profession, and family life. A prominent Fox News anchor recently announced her divorce from her spouse, who works for their rival TV network. Everyone is focused on Fox News host's divorce. What precipitated their divorce? Please share your opinions in the comments. We appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you in the future video.